Welcome, 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 everyone. It is good to be here. My name is Nina Sachs. I am a digital marketer, and we are chatting today about the path to success and growth online and how to avoid some of the common struggles and mistakes that beginners make. So that is where we're going. That's what we're delving into. Just to remind you that I am live every morning, 8 a.m. South African Standard Time. So if you want to hop on live, if you want to join in, if you have any questions, if you want to connect, you are welcome to do that any morning that you are around. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button or that notify, and then it'll pop up when I do go live, and you'll be able to hop on. You can pop in the comments any questions you have, and I'll definitely be happy to answer those. Otherwise, if you're catching the replay, just pop replay in the comments and let me know where you're listening in from. I am originally from South Africa. I live in Mozambique and I love to travel. And so this is why we created this channel, so that we can share our travel adventures with you and show you how, at least I am using digital marketing to create an automated online business for myself so that I'm able to earn passive income 24/7 that can then fund our travel adventures, so that we can travel where we want, so that we can travel when we want, and so that we can travel in the style that we want. And that is what I want for you, my friend. That is what I want for you. I want for you to be able to have that side hustle that you can create where you're able to earn passive income. And so all of a sudden you just notice, oh, there's $100 in my bank account. Oh, an extra $300. Oh, an extra $900 has just come in. And that is what I want for you, because just imagine what that will create and open up for you and your family. So with that said, there are often a couple of pitfalls when it comes to digital marketing, when it comes to delving and creating an online business. And I pretty much have made all of these, so I don't want you to make them. I want you to, again, make sure that you do this whole process smoothly, easily, and succinctly. So I'm going to go through three kind of like struggles that I've faced myself, and I'm going to give you a little bit of advice with each of those. So the first one that I have here is that thinking immediate success is guaranteed. Yes, I fell into that trap. I thought, you know what, if I'm going to purchase this program, everyone's doing so well. I'm seeing all the wins that are being like promoted out there. This is going to be easy. And for a lot of people, it is. And for a lot of people, it can be. But my journey wasn't that way. And so what I really had to do was kind of like sit back for a moment. And I suppose kind of like why I thought this was going to be so easy is because I actually come from a marketing background. Like I studied 4 years of marketing. So I was like, I'm going to create a brand, Captain Carter. You can see my website down there. It's all about travel and adventure and cruising and doing this. I'm going to be like, I'm going to like land and make my money back in the first 7 days. I'm going to like reach my $3,000 target in my first month. And I was like, oh, whoops. Okay, let me take a step back. And let me not just think that just because I have the automated system set up, that money is going to flow in automatically. Like I've got to do a little bit of work. Like I've got to put myself out there and I've got to do what needs to get done. And so my first tip for you is like, you got to run your race. You can't compare yourself to others out there. I mean, in the community, like there were three in South Africa, there were 3 millionaires in 1 week. One girl took 3 months, the other one took 2 months, and the other one took 5 months. I was like, whoa, cool, that's amazing. And that is amazing, and that's fantastic for them. But that is their race. That was their life. That is their journey. Yours might be a little bit different. Mine was a little bit different. It's taken me a little bit more time to get going and to get those first sales in. But it is all possible. You've just got to follow the process. And I'm going to get through some more of those with you in a moment. So again, remember, so much like is projected out there about, making money quickly and easily. And For some people, it does happen, but just remember you're running your race and run at your pace and what is possible. Some of them are dedicating 8 hours a day to creating that business. They don't say that. I don't have 8 hours a day. I have maximum 2 hours to do my income earning activities and to do the studies and that, because I run other businesses, because I have a household to run, because I'm like you. I've got shit that needs to get done. All right. So just remembering you are running your race at your pace. The important thing is that you get started so that you've got your setup and so that you can start earning that passive income at your pace, because passive income is amazing. When you're able to just sit and do a video and you have the ability to be earning income by doing that. You're not trading time for money. All right. Second one is, when it comes to your social media and when it comes to creating videos and posts, so many people are using platforms like TikTok and Instagram. And when they go there, they're just selling. They're saying, buy this, buy this, buy this. And you want to get away from that. That was the other thing that I started off doing. I was just like, okay, go there, get my blueprint. Good, do this, buy from me, get the $100 product. It's the launch pad, People don't want to be sold to. People want value. So that was my second tip. Now you'll see like a lot of my content is a lot more value based. Like you can learn a lot more about the process, about the system, about my story and things like that. And that is what is more valuable. It's sharing kind of like your story, your background with others and letting them know why you've started this journey and taking them along on your journey. So remember, it's not all about sales. Yes, there has to be a component to it where you are drawing people in and you're letting them know that, if you want more information, go to my website, go to the descriptions, and you'll find what you need to find there. So if you're interested, go there. But that is not what you're pushing 100% of the time. All right. So that is my second tip for you. Number 3 is there are no shortcuts, guys. Like if you purchased a program or product like I did, and in that product, it outlines like step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Like smart cookies out there have created these systems and these programs because they've done it. They've gone through it. Don't think you can shortcut. Don't think you can go to lesson 5 just because you think you know lesson 2 and 3, because maybe you've done marketing before and you know all about like what branding is and audience, how to connect with your perfect audience. No. Go through those lessons, do them properly, do them systematically. Why? Because each time you're going to learn a little bit more and you're going to bring that into your social media posts. And that is what slowly starts to build traction. Don't run before you can walk is what I'm saying. It's good to visualize your ability to run the 25K marathon and whatever it is, but make sure you take the training steps to do that. Make sure you start with the 5K, then move to the 15K, then the 20. Like, don't just like pop on the running shoes and think you're going to go run 25Ks if you've never run in your life. And so that is exactly it. There are no shortcuts. You need to put in the legwork. You need to put in the daily grind of like showing up and posting every single day. All right. And I said that I was going to leave you with a bonus tip, and that is where we are at the moment. If this is helpful, please consider giving this a thumbs up, and you can always leave me a comment as well. And the fourth one is, this is a big one for me, because often I would come onto social media. If you go to any of my past videos, you will see that like I winged it. Like I would just rock up. It's like the time to show up live. And then all of a sudden I'd like dash off and get my little like board. And then I didn't have my pen and I'd go and grab my little pen. And it's like, no, just prepare. Like you don't have to be fully prepared. You don't have to script out everything that you're doing. Like I've just literally written down like on in an old diary, like what the core concepts of what I want to speak about. And so when you have that down on paper, it gives you something to follow. It gives you kind of like that thing to follow, that outline to follow. And it gives you the ability to just be real, to be you, and to speak to the screen and speak about your experiences. And so this is my hot tip for you, because I would not prepare. I thought I knew everything. Definitely come from that space. And now I actually and then I would just speak about a whole load of different things, and it wouldn't be coherent and it wouldn't make sense. And so now I have Like you can see, like, okay, that's what I'm going to be chatting about tomorrow. Then that's what I'm going to be chatting about the next day and the next day. And then I've got like a picture here as well of like a diagram that I want to do. So I have things prepared. I have them well prepared in advance, maybe 3 or 4 days in advance, so that if something happens and I don't have time to sit and prepare on the day or before the session, I can just go to my page and it's done. And when inspiration hits and when I'm in that creative mode, I'll open up and I'll script whatever is happening next. So don't wing it, guys. Just really prepare. Be helpful to your customers and your audience. Your audience, you know who your audience is. And you know what they're needing, so help them with it. My audience, you guys are probably looking to set up an online business. Why? Because you want to travel more. You love traveling, you love adventure, and you want something that is a side hustle that can earn you that passive income so that it can grow and hopefully, possibly even be your main source of income in the future so that you can travel for as long as you want, as often as you want, as much as you want, and in the style that you want. Some of you guys love backpacking and camping and want to do that. Some of you want to be like at 5-star hotels and resorts. It doesn't matter. But I want you to be able to do you, and I want you to be able to do it your way, and I want you to be able to do it with fun and joy, and not to have to worry about how much is in the bank account. And oh golly, like, you know, we can't go to that restaurant because we've already spent our vacation or our holiday funding. I don't want that to be an issue for you. I want you to be able to be like, you know what? We can have this trip. We can go on this adventure and do this day trip. And we can have a great time. And it can be me and my family and I. All right, guys. That is it from me. Again, hope to see you tomorrow. We go live 8 a.m. South African Standard Time. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments and I'll be sure to address it in the future. Otherwise, thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for being here. It means the world to me. It means that I know that I'm on the right track and that I am able to help one or two of you get closer to your dreams. If you have any questions or any information, head down into the descriptions. You'll find everything you need there. Have a beautiful day. Bye. See you.